Today our topic is, can Stoicism make you happier? Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life. It was founded in Greece by a man named Zeno of Citium, but it became very popular in Rome. Famous Stoics like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius wrote about how to handle life's challenges. Stoicism is not about being emotionless or cold. Instead, it is about understanding what we can control and what we cannot control. This philosophy teaches us to focus on our own actions and attitudes, rather than worrying about things outside our power. By doing this, Stoics believe we can find peace and happiness, even in difficult situations. So, can Stoicism make you happier? Let's explore this idea. First, let's talk about what Stoicism teaches. One of the main ideas is that we should focus on what we can control. Imagine you are stuck in a traffic jam. You cannot control the traffic, but you can control how you react to it. You can choose to be angry and frustrated, or you can accept the situation and use the time to think or listen to music. Stoicism says that our happiness depends on how we respond to life, not on what happens to us. This is a powerful idea because it means we always have a choice. Even in bad situations, we can choose to stay calm and positive. Another important Stoic idea is to practice gratitude. Gratitude means being thankful for what you have. Many people think they will be happy when they get more money, a better job, or a bigger house. But Stoics say that happiness comes from appreciating what you already have. For example, instead of complaining about your small apartment, you can be grateful that you have a roof over your head. Instead of focusing on what you lack, you can focus on the good things in your life. This simple shift in thinking can make a big difference in how you feel. Stoicism also teaches us to accept that life is unpredictable. Bad things will happen, and we cannot avoid them. But we can control how we react. For example, if you lose your job, you can choose to see it as a disaster or as an opportunity to find something better. If you get sick, you can focus on the pain or use the time to rest and reflect. Stoics believe that suffering is a part of life, but it does not have to destroy us. Instead, it can make us stronger and wiser. By accepting challenges, we learn how to deal with them and grow as people. Now, let's talk about how Stoicism can make you happier. One way is by reducing stress. Many people feel stressed because they try to control things that are outside their power. For example, they worry about what other people think of them, or they try to make everything perfect. But Stoicism teaches us to let go of these things. We cannot control other people's opinions, and we cannot make everything perfect. By accepting this, we can stop worrying and focus on what really matters. This can lead to a more peaceful and happy life. Another way Stoicism can make you happier is by helping you live in the present moment. Many people spend too much time thinking about the past or worrying about the future. They regret mistakes they made or fear what might happen tomorrow. But Stoics say that the only moment we truly have is the present. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. By focusing on the present, we can enjoy life more and worry less. For example, instead of worrying about a presentation at work next week, you can focus on doing your best today. Instead of regretting a mistake you made yesterday, you can learn from it and move on. Stoicism also teaches us to be resilient. Resilience means being able to bounce back from difficult situations. Life is full of challenges, but Stoics believe that we can handle them if we stay strong and calm. For example, if you fail at something, you can choose to give up or try again. If you face a difficult person, you can choose to argue or stay calm. By practicing resilience, you can overcome obstacles and keep moving forward. This can lead to a sense of accomplishment and happiness. Another important Stoic idea is to live according to virtue. Virtue means being a good person. Stoics believe that true happiness comes from living with honesty, courage, wisdom, and kindness. They say that material things like money and fame do not bring lasting happiness. Instead, happiness comes from being a person of good character. For example, if you help someone in need, you will feel good about yourself. If you stand up for what is right, you will feel proud. By focusing on virtue, you can live a meaningful and fulfilling life. Stoicism also teaches us to be humble. Humility means not thinking you are better than others. Many people feel unhappy because they compare themselves to others. They want to be richer, smarter, or more successful than their friends or neighbors. But Stoics say that this is a waste of time. Instead, we should focus on being the best version of ourselves. We should accept our flaws and work on improving them. By being humble, we can stop comparing ourselves to others and focus on our own growth. This can lead to a more peaceful and content life. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to find joy in simple things. Many people think they need big achievements or expensive things to be happy. But Stoics say that happiness can be found in small, everyday moments. For example, you can find joy in a good meal, a beautiful sunset, or a conversation with a friend. By appreciating these simple things, you can feel happier and more satisfied with life. In conclusion, Stoicism can make you happier by teaching you to focus on what you can control. Practice gratitude. Accept life's challenges, reduce stress, live in the present. Be resilient, live with virtue, be humble, and find joy in simple things. These ideas are not always easy to follow, but they can lead to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Stoicism does not promise that life will be easy, but it gives us tools to handle whatever comes our way. By practicing Stoic principles, we can find happiness even in difficult times. So, if you want to be happier, try applying some Stoic ideas to your life. You might be surprised by the results.